like my fan is Kwame Eugene, and so you pick Kwame Eugene songs and you are singing. To the extent that even people are inviting you, oh, Kwame Eugene look alike. Come and sing Kwame Eugene songs at my party. Protection against unfair competition is the law which can be used to fight against you. Section 1 says, causing confusion in the minds of the people. Are you Kwame Eugene or not? Why can't we invite Kwame Eugene, but invite look-alike? So protection in music here against unfair competition here means that you are competing with the original artist and you are making money from him, of which he is at home. He's not getting shows to play. And it happens a lot. These days you see them dressed, they even try to dress like them. And they try to make their hair look exactly like Mr. Drew or like Medica, Kwame Eugene. And then you go about, oh, I'm Kwame Eugene look alike, or I'm Medica look alike, or I'm Manifest look alike, and you are singing his songs and you are dancing like Mr. Drew. Please, protection against unfair competition can be used against you. Don't mislead the public. That is the section 2 of the protection against unfair competition. Misleading the public. You are trying to even make it look as if that it is Mr. Drew who is dancing. Meanwhile, it is not him. There's a current situation here in Ghana, which is already known in the radio, and I've decided to address it here at this public lecture, where an artist has been picked or has been spoken about. We want to use your image for our advert. And then he says no, or for some reasons they are not able to reach into agreement. And then they find somebody who looks like him, like Bnoskka. They look somebody who looks like me, Bnoskka. And then they put you on advert. And they write the person's name. They will not write Bnoskka. But when you look at it, it's not Bnoskka who is here. It is also against the right artists, especially when you are riding on their popularity. We call it misleading the public. Okay? Now, the law explains it in this way, that if the person is not Bnoskka, who is popular, who is known, would you have picked him and put it on your advert? No. And it also falls under trademark, because the person has made a name which has become a trade. People are using him for his works. People are endorsing, he is endorsing. He picks Apprise music and say, oh, this is Bnoskka. I endorse Apprise music. Go and do publishing with Apprise music. Go and do distribution with them. And then everybody is now happy. Then you set up your own Mensah publishing company. And then you go and use Bnoskka's picture or somebody who looks like him. And then you say, oh, I support Mensah publishing. Please go and use it. Because you are looking like Bnoskka, you are trying to ride on his popularity. To do that, protection against unfair competition can be used against you. Because it's not under copyright, people think that it doesn't fall under music. It does. It does fall under music, so we must be mindful about it. That is under the economic right. Making sure that every money, every image, everything about you comes to you personally. Now, let's look at another part. Protection. If you're a musician and you become popular, your picture, even if it is used at a barbering shop, they went and printed it, they paid money. Did that money come to you? No. So as long as that money, which is on the barbering shop signboard, nobody paid you, it is infringing on your right. It is in the Copyright Act. It is infringing on your right. So if you have not authorized anybody to be using your picture for billboard or advert, saloon advert, or photographer, or barbering shop, or any billboard or any advert, and your picture on it, and you are not getting any money, my friend, I'm telling you, come and speak to me. I'll make sure that I'll find money for you. We will sue the company, at least not less than 500,000. Even if they bargain, at least half of the money, 250,000 is a lot of money. It will come into your pocket because it is your right. You might think that, oh, it is not music, it is just my picture. Is it not the music which you have made and now you have become popular? And imagine if you had not made music and you were not popular. Do you think they care about you? They don't care about you. They care about you because you have become popular. They care about you because you have become an important person. When they put your image on their barbering shop, people will see, oh, so this artist, Bnoskka, comes to barber his shop, hairs here. Oh, Londona comes to barber his hair here. Oh, Derek Money, the way he has, if you want to even dye your beard like Derek Money, come here, we'll do it. Because even his picture is here. When those things are going on, they are using it to get money because you have become somebody important. And if you don't speak against it, money will be passing you by and you'll be going hungry. So we should know protection for an artist, economic right. The last part of the protection and the economic right is that unfortunately it expires. Economic right does not last forever like the moral right. Now, under Copyright Act, specifically for music, the whole world, the international law which protects every musician, we call it the Berne Convention of 1886. This Berne Convention has been ratified, meaning Ghanaian Parliament has accepted it as the laws protecting Ghanaians and other foreigners living in Ghana and any part of the world, somewhere in the 1990s. And so therefore, if your works are being used everywhere in the world, as long as you are alive, every money, every activity, you must authorize it. You must authorize every activity for the money to come into your pocket. If you have not authorized it, it means you have to sue anybody who is using. But unfortunately, the moment you die, the day you die, the day death will come for you, the day you breathe your last, then your children must be able to use that, your song, and take care of themselves, pay their school fees, pay their rent, use it to even build a house for you in your name for 70 years before it falls under the category we call public domain. For music, it is specifically 70 years. Another time, I will talk about film in another public lecture. But for music, it is 70 years. And even that 70 years, even if you license somebody for the person to be using it, then the moment you die, they start calculating. So let's assume that Gold Coast made a song. And Gold Coast died in 1957, 6 March. And then Ghana was born. So all the songs that Gold Coast made, now it is how many years? 68. So 2 more years before Gold Coast songs can expire economic right. But his name, that is Gold Coast, the name being associated with the song Gold Coast made, can never cease. That one will exist forever. So let's assume that somebody was born in Gold Coast. Somebody like Akeku, somebody like Bob Cole, somebody like E.T. Mensah, somebody like E.K. Nyame, somebody like S.K. Yamwa, Nyasemhwe, the first album of Nyasemhwe, and all other musicians who made songs, they have died. And if you calculate the day they die, 70 years has not come. And so therefore, if you go on YouTube, people are streaming their songs there. If you go on TikTok, their songs are being streamed there. Where is the money going? Is it going to his children or his grandchildren? Because it is a property. He can even make a will and say that my child, Agwetu, or my child, Londona, should enjoy from this my song. That is my inheritance for him. Because it's a property. Just like your house, just like your car. There is rules and regulation governing it. The rules and regulation governing it is that, you see, Ghana has a name. So Ghana has a moral right, right? Like I explained earlier. And under that moral right, if you use Ghana national anthem in any of your song in a way that brings disrepute to the name of Ghana, Ghana and the president, who is the chief commanding officer of the whole country, the first gentleman of the land, or if it's a woman, the first lady of the first gentle lady. Oh, how do we say? Now, the first lady is the wife of the first president. The first lady. First lady. Okay, so the first gentleman, but here we have first lady being the wife of the president. You see, first lady, that's the wife of the president. You understand? Yeah, that's the vice one. So if a lady is a president, how do we address her? Her Excellency, right? So Her Excellency can say that whatever songs you have created, because it brings disrepute to Ghana, we prevent you from using that song in your work, even in your video. Or you see people, unfortunately, in court, they move naked and they are playing Ghana national anthem. In fact, police will arrest them. Police will be arrested because moral right, Ghana's name associated with that particular song or Ghana national anthem, must be protected with all dignity. And that is what public domains here means. So songs that are of public domain must still be protected in a way. Then, the last part of this public domain under public, what you call usages, is what we call folklore. Folklore here means that they are songs of old times, not songs of old records. Please, do not mix the two. Some people think that Kakeku songs are folk songs. Please, they are not. They are for Kakeku. Folklore songs are songs where nobody created it. No single person can be attributed to its creation. For example, when you go to the beach, the fishermen, they have some songs they sing to pull their net. If you ask them who made the song, they say, oh, this one there, we came to meet it too. And that is a folk song. Right? Yes. Danase. It's not a folk song. Somebody made it. I'm researching about it. Somebody created Danase, da onyame ase. There is a creator. Ase danka nyankopon yesu emeneo na maminsuro. It is not a folk song. There is a composer. And onyamka nyankopon, there's a composer. All those kind of tunes that we sing, aye re, they are composed by people who are alive. Some are dead, but still, they have not fallen under public domains. So these praise songs, Pentecostal praise songs, they are not folk songs. They are not public domain. So we should not look at them as such and say that they are public domain and therefore they are free. So we can use it anyway, anyhow. That is the three aspects of public domains. Now let's look at how do we make sure that we protect our interests